Oh, I love it. I love the pain. Good morning, or whatever time of day it is that you might be watching this. Today, I'm gonna be showing you guys all of the many different things that I eat in a day, and I'm really excited about this video, not only because I just get to eat for 10 minutes straight on the internet, but also because DiGiorno has partnered with me on this video. You guys know I've worked with them for a really long time, and I love their pizza so much. So DiGiorno's Rising Crust Pizza is my current favorite. I love that I can have it fresh out of the oven anytime I want it, and I don't have to wait on delivery to arrive to my house. By the way, the Rising Crust also now has more cheese, so thanks to DiGiorno for sponsoring. I'm going to make what I make for breakfast pretty much every day, my Ern McMuffin. Also, first things first in the morning, I have to drink a huge glass of cold water. I don't want any of that lukewarm crap. I want it so cold that I get a brain freeze, especially after you brush your teeth in the morning. It's like the best thing ever. To the Ern McMuffin, I like to put olive oil in the pan. Then while that's warming up, I cut my English muffin in half and I place it into the pan and let it kind of brown and crisp. I take my eggs, scramble them up. A lot of people like to crack their eggs on the side or edge of a bowl. You actually increase your chances of getting shell in the bowl by doing that. So what I like to do is just pound it on the counter. It actually opens up perfectly. I almost never get shells. So once the English muffins are crispy, I take them out and I use the same pan with the same residual oil and I put my eggs in it, add a little bit of shredded cheese, add a little salt and a little pepper, and you guys, that is it. I'm actually really hungry right now. Let's dive in. Perfectly crispy. Could maybe use a little more salt, but it's so filling. I love it so much. Okay, I caught that without even looking. I'm really impressed with myself. It is time for a snack. You can hear Benji snacking in the background. Snacks for everyone. I recently bought a juicer. If you haven't seen my video where I juiced celery for 7 days, I'll put it here. So I have been using it to juice my favorite juice of all time, which by the way, if I bought this at a store, it would cost like $10 to $12. It is apple, ginger, and lemon. I love the taste of ginger. It makes me feel like everything inside of me is burning away and it's so cleansing. When you buy fruit like apples or lemons at the store, it has like a shiny coating on it. That is actually wax that they put on your fruit and vegetables to keep it fresh. Make sure you wash this off before you eat it. Okay, Benji. It's your world, we're just living in it. It's really like a buffet over there. Wash that wax off of your fruits and vegetables, and how you do that is running it under lukewarm to warm water for a couple of minutes. I watched a video once where I could see it up close, the wax just kind of like dripping off the fruit, which was so disgusting. I can't believe all the years that I've been eating apples, I've probably eaten so much of that stuff. Then I take it out and rub it down with a dry cloth just to get any excess residue off. And then my next step is taking the lemon and actually rolling it on the counter to kind of loosen up the juice inside of the lemon. I cut my apples and also my lemon. I alternate lemons and apples and a little bit of ginger into the juicer just to kind of mix up the flavors. And in just a few minutes, I have a huge, fresh glass of homemade juice. The first sip is always my favorite. Oh, that one was extra gingery. Like I said, I like it to feel like it's cleaning me out. It's so tart. It's kind of like my equivalent of like a Sour Patch Kid, but it's actually good for you. You can do this the night before if you don't have time during the day to go to your kitchen and make a fresh juice. This is also really good for you if you have a cold or if you have the flu. Oh, I love it. I love the pain. For lunch today, I am gonna be making a turkey burger with avocado and a side of roasted sweet potatoes. I actually like to take my sweet potato and cut it into really teeny tiny small chunks, douse it in olive oil and salt and pepper, put it on a baking sheet and put it in the oven at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes or so and get them super roasted, super crispy. Usually I make this on Sunday night so I can kind of munch on it throughout the week. This is Matt's recipe, so I can't take too much credit for this one. I'm actually gonna take my turkey meat and mix in a couple of different seasonings. This first one is Matt's favorite. It's from one of his favorite barbecue restaurants in Texas, but it has a ton of different spices in it. I'm also gonna throw in a little extra garlic powder. And then one of my favorite seasonings is the Southwest Chipotle seasoning. You can get this at the grocery store. It is so delicious. The three of these together make the best burger you've ever had. So I confirmed with Matt that you're only supposed to sprinkle the seasoning on the meat and not actually submerge the the meat in this seasoning like I did here. Then you place it on a baking sheet and bake at around 350 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes or until it's done. Smells delicious. I also added some slices of avocado. I also am bringing in some of Matt's favorite barbecue sauce from that same place in Austin. They have a spicy recipe barbecue sauce that is so good, and it goes perfect with turkey. I might have over seasoned that, just a smidge. Oh my gosh, it's so good though. This is like the perfect lunch, and it's so healthy. It takes a little time, but it's totally worth it. By about 3 or 4 o'clock, sometimes I get hungry for a little snack. I actually chopped up some cucumber and some watermelon. I really love this organic sriracha ranch dip from TJ's. It is so good, and I like to dip my cucumbers into this stuff. I mean, this is a recent find of mine, and I'm really upset for my past self for not having this in her fridge at all times. It's not the season for watermelons yet. Oh my gosh, but when is watermelon season? It's like my favorite thing ever. Can you tell I like to eat? I just turned into an ASMR video. I am winding down for the day. I just got a text message from Matt that he's almost home, which is one of the reasons why I love DiGiorno on hand, because Matt's schedule is so unpredictable that having food delivered here hot and fresh by the time he gets here is like impossible to do. So he'll give me a heads up that he's coming home. I pop DiGiorno in, and just a few minutes later, I have beautiful, delicious, cheesy, hot, fresh, out of the oven DiGiorno, and it's waiting for him when he walks through the door. We're stocked up right now specifically on the pepperoni rising crust pizza, which, as you can see here, has so much more cheese than ever before. So after doing all the heavy lifting, the peeling, chopping, slicing, dicing, it's so nice to be able to have somebody else do all the work for you and make something more delicious than you could even make yourself. You in this scenario is me. Thank you so much again to DiGiorno, and while I wait for him, I'm gonna pull myself a slice and enjoy it because I just can't wait. I'm too hungry at this point. This isn't rude, right? I don't know. It may not be good enough for him to have any of it. I might just have to eat it all. So you guys, let me know if you liked this video. I have a lot of different recipe variations that I rotate in, and I could do another one of these. Also, click right here. I tried a bunch of very strange food off of Etsy, or you can click here for an Emma Chamberlain coffee taste test video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you back here next time. Matt better get here fast. That's all I gotta say.